Hey everyone, welcome to the channel where we love to talk about movies. Today we're going to review What We Do Next. I saw this earlier in the week, so let's dive on in and share my thoughts on the film. So in this film, when Elsa Mercado is released from prison after serving 16 years for killing her father, a New York City councilwoman and corporate attorney are forced to grapple with their involvement in the original crime. So this is a movie that I don't think I saw a preview for. Maybe I did. I think I read the synopsis. It sounded kind of interesting. And then I was also curious. It was only an hour and 20 minutes long. I'm like, not many movies are that short. But as we got into it and it played the title card, it said a film in 7 scenes. And I thought that was really interesting that right off the bat, and like the title card comes after the first scene. So you're like, oh, we only have 6 scenes left. That was, I think, a really interesting way to do a film because I think it immediately makes you recognize, okay, there's only 7 scenes. They probably each are very important, and none of this is going to be filler, which is exactly what it was. Each of them were definitely distinct scenes. Each had a purpose and felt very separate from the others. And there's no filler in there. So I think it was very well crafted on the story and screenplay front. It didn't feel that, like, I think they crammed a lot in there. It didn't feel like it went by super fast, but it didn't drag either. I was just like, whoa, that was only an hour and 20 minutes. It felt like they covered so much in that film. I think the film is really good because it has a lot of, like, all the characters, and it's a very short, like, cast list. I think it's only like 10 people or something. The main three though that it focuses on, Elsa, and then I forget the other names, but the councilwoman and the attorney, they're all, I think, very complex characters, and they're not super simple, and I think they feel just very real for that reason, which I think always helps the movie when you can get complex characters that feel real. I think they're also thrown into a very complex situation and have to deal with very complex issues, which for me made it all very, very interesting. And I think the main like theme of the film that at least stood out to me was kind of this examination of, I think everyone involved wants to do the right thing, and they're trying to figure out how to do the right thing. But also for like Elsa, it's like, how do I survive? I've been in prison for 16 years. I need to get like traction in my life now that I'm out, and the system's not really set up to help people who are just getting out of prison like that. So you're balancing that, and then so you're like, it's interesting seeing like how far somebody will push somebody else. You definitely have a little bit of like blackmail in this film, even though they won't call it blackmail. They're like, I'm not blackmailing you. And you're like, yeah, okay, sure. But you're also dealing with issues, especially from the councilwoman and the attorney's point of view, of like, if we help Elsa, how does that impact our position and then our ability to help other people? And you're kind of looking at the individual versus the whole and balancing that. And I think it's interesting seeing their characters struggle with that, because the councilwoman especially knows that if she helps Elsa and calls in like some favors, that's gonna really impact kind of her position, and might also shed some light on some things. And yeah, it's just a very complex situation. So she wants to like preserve her position and kind of advance further because she wants to change the system. She's like, I want to be a good politician. I want to help people. And the attorney, again, I forget the names here, but he kind of points out, he's like, well, this is somebody who needs your help. We should be helping her. Like, if your goal is just to get more like higher position and higher power to help people, but you're not helping people in the process, that's kind of hypocritical. But yeah, it's so I think it's a very complex thing to balance. So I liked kind of all that food for thought for the film, and definitely was kind of, it was a story and a set of characters that didn't feel like anything else I've seen before. So definitely was a unique experience. I think the score was also really good. I think it was just piano. I think it was only piano. It's definitely a lot of piano if it wasn't just piano. So it, I think, really captured the mood of the film. And yeah, overall, this is, I think, a great film. I give it a letter grade of an A. I absolutely recommend going out to see it. It maybe doesn't demand a theater watch, but definitely when it hits streaming, I say check it out. It's only an hour and 20 minutes long, and there's just so much that they pack into this that I think it's one that you can't really skip. So if you've had a chance to see it, though, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe. And with that, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.